My name is Nicolas Nemiri. I'm French, kind of mixed culture. My dad is from Algeria, my mom is French, British, but French, let's see. Yeah. Half Muslim, half Protestant, so nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah, so you were born and raised in France?
Yeah. And two places.
Can you please explain your background?
What I did, like study.
Where you were born, which town you were born.
I born in Mulhouse, in Alsace, in the northeast, near Germany and Switzerland. And I was raised in countryside because my parents are city people, but they think it's better for kids to. So they move somewhere they don't know much people. It's kind of fun, but you want to go away when you get 15.
So do you have siblings?
I have a sister, younger than me, 3 years younger. She do a very serious job. Not like me.
What kind of job?
I don't know, we say greffier in French, but he's work in the law.
Oh, okay.
In the court side.
Oh, so not in art?
Not.
Oh.
But she could be, when she was young, she was very creative, so people said.
So what was the age gap between you and your sister?
3 years.
3?
Yeah.
You guys got along?
Sometimes yes, sometimes not. Like brother, sister. Yeah.
Very typical sibling.
Yeah.
So obviously your native language is French then.
French?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that only language that you spoke when you were little, or?
Some I forget, but some of my grandma speak more Arabic, sometimes French, but just for little things. You know, when you have 2 different grammar, 2 different culture, they try to bring you back there. So it's like funny Cold War, but it was very lovely, nothing bitter. But I loved the bus outside. I was comfortable bus.
Oh, that's good.
That was fun.
So were you the first artist in the family?
No. In my grandma family, there is people working. I don't know. You say in English like a very high class school, like engineer, very top university if you want. But it's not university specific school, like military engineering, and they can draw bridge, draw many
like
things.
An architect.
It's more global engineer, and it's in the old time, so I could see the drawing they do.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
but it's a long time ago. But that's my side of my grandma, my mother. Sorry.
So your dad's side?
That side, no artist, except my dad draw a little bit, but for fun.
Oh, so your parents didn't work in art industry?
No, no at all. But they open. My mom loved to art, so there are many books about and travel. When we travel a lot, she bring me all museums she can.
Would you say you're like a special child who always had talent in art?
Actually, when I was kid, I was not so social. Socialize with other kids, but it's not I didn't want. It's more like bad confidence about language because I'm deaf a little bit. So
you are deaf.
I have a hear very wrong, so I talk late. So I think I start drawing early because of this. So
you had a hearing problem?
Yeah.
Like a physical?
Yeah, it's physical. It's some sound I don't hear, but my brain creates it when I see you talk.
How is that possible?
I don't know. It's like this.
So for now you can hear?
I hear, if I see you talking, I hear you. If you have a mask, like for example during the pandemic, I don't understand anyone.
Even you can hear the sound?
I can, okay, let's put it this way. I can see some sound, I hear some. And I complete, I combine to make one sound.
Right. That's interesting. So, do you think it's a sensory related?
Yeah, I
It's
think
sensory.
is when you're kid you need to express yourself,
Right.
to communicate. So beginning was more like, and drawing maybe, I say maybe helped me a lot to,
Express yourself.
yeah.
So,
Or even like for example with my dad was hard communication when I was kid. So he found a way, bring me a big roll of paper, put on the corridor, and I spent all day to fill it. And he drew a little bit with me, and it was good.
really?
Yeah,
So, since you just mentioned that you talked late,
yeah,
so have you ever used your drawing ability when you're a little kid to communicate your thoughts?
kind of. My dad have a memory, very funny, about he created a blackboard
Mm-hmm.
to make me communicate. Blackboard,
Blackboard.
yeah, a small one with like school board.
Okay.
And my dad watching games like soccer, World Championship. I don't remember, but he takes a picture for because of this. And the next day after the game, my dad was very impressed by some player. I draw it like clearly the action. My dad was exciting of it.
Really?
Yeah, and you see two players with the ball like this, and
Oh, how
I
old were
was
you?
I don't know I was maybe 3 or 4.
3 or 4?
Very young. Yeah. But I don't. That's why I don't remember. I remember the picture because he take pictures. So.
So maybe you were gifted. You know, like those special talent.
Yeah.
And also you used a lot of drawing skills to communicate. Maybe.
I think I don't believe in talent like
Born
in your
talent.
talent. I think is the situation make it go there.
Wow.
And the only talent maybe I have is a will to do.
Willingness.
Yeah.
So, did you always wanted to do art when you were little?
No. Most of I was very interested by the life, the living, crazy about it. When I was a kid, I was very crazy about the living, individual animals, insect, whatever.
Really?
Yeah, like fascinate.
Oh.
So maybe I wanted to go this way.
Okay.
Drawing is later, like
Drawing is later.
teenager.
Teenager.
Yeah, I say, oh, it's fun.
Okay. So, did you go to like college for art?
I went to high school for art.
A high school?
Yeah, in France we have a specific high school. It's very hard to get in.
You have to take a test?
You have to be the number one of your
school.
other school, like number one, but one of best. Actually, junior high school, I start good, but I become bad because it's boring and I really hate the social life there. Very conflictual. So my mom get worried, like, oh, it's going a bad path. So she said, or you go to art school, specific art school, or you go to agricultural school.
Oh.
Because you can raise animal and everything.
Wow. So your mom was very like.
Yeah, she take care of.
Yeah.
Because when I was kid, because I didn't talk here, all teachers believe I'm dumb. And they wanted to put me somewhere.
Special school.
Yeah, but like more garage. Dead ends, not really care. So she fight a lot to find out it's not I'm dumb, it's just because I couldn't.
Yes.
I was not confident enough what I hear and see.
Yes.
So I didn't. I just.
So your mom showed you a lot of path and made great suggestions.
Yeah, but mom.
Great. So you went to the high school.
But no, wait. So I have to be better. I become okay. I have a way to go out from this normal system I hate. So I work like crazy.
You work crazy.
And I get how you say when you can't get, they give you welcome the bus school.
You got into both schools.
Yeah.
Oh.
I couldn't choose, but I flipped the coin and it's art school.
So you flipped the coin and you chose art school.
Yeah.
Versus the agriculture school.
Yeah, I was like 14, so.
You were 14?
Yeah. No, yeah, 14.
I think so,
Yeah, I
yeah.
said yeah, 14. Yeah.
And then you graduate from there?
Hmm?
You graduate from there?
Yeah.
And what was it after?
After I had to go to Paris to big school.
Paris.
Yeah. This, I hope, I can't, my mom will be upset if I say, but there is many competition to go the best school in Paris. And I was 18, and so I go to all the contests. I get 3, very good one, but I didn't say I had because I didn't want to go.
You lied to your parents.
I just say nothing.
Oh, you just didn't say anything, like it never got
Yeah,
accepted.
yeah.
Okay.
And the summer passed, and my mom started to worry. You didn't go to anywhere, so, and I just. So she get panic. She subscribed for me at the Angoulême Comic School.
Angoulême
Comic School as the last contest before the opening in October. And I went there and I do it and I get it. But it was a good part because I was not ready to live in big city. I was from countryside. So Paris, when I went there, I liked it, but I didn't like the mood of competition. Everybody's like, eh. I was not into it, so I just avoid it to be there.
So you went to Angoulême?
Yeah, and Angoulême was perfect because the first year was boring because I did already all the 3 years of high school was very high level. The first year is like
easy,
but I get acquaintance with 2 next years with friends. They're very good, so it was good. It was a lot of emulation. I don't remember any class, maybe 2. It's more about art history or something like this.
art history.
But the most challenging was other students.
Student?
Yeah.
You got motivated through students?
It was very cool.
So you finished college there?
Yeah.
Oh, and what was after?
After was weird. I did 1 year also for 3D animation.
3D animation?
Yeah.
Where?
In Angoulême, but a special school. There is a teacher named René Laloux. I don't know if you know. Very famous director animation French. He did Planet Sauvage.
Okay.
With a wild planet. He's famous in America too. I had this teacher. He opened my mind for many productions of old time. I didn't finish it because I was not so interested. And I forget to say, when I was in the last university, I have opportunity to go to New York.
Yes.
I was supposed to go to SVA,
but
Will Eisner saw my work when I was student. He's one of the creators of SVA. He saw my work in Angoulême. I never met him. And he sent me a fax from U.S. to tell you should go to SVA. So I went there, but I went.
SVA?
Yeah, School of Visual Arts. Yeah. But finally, I didn't go because I discovered life, like a job, girlfriend, whatever. I didn't go to school at all. But it was a good year for me.
Also, you ended up not going to SVA?
For me, I was graduate already. I didn't really care about.
So would you say your last, like the latest, very last education was the Angoulême Comic School and the 3D animation? Oh, and then after that you started working?
I just do some job not related by comics or drawing. I think for 2 years I didn't draw at all.
You didn't work in art industry?
No, I work in fashion industry, modeling industry.
Fashion and
modeling?
Modeling?
Yeah, when I was young. Bar, working in bar, in a hotel. I wanted to have a real life. I mean, not. I wanted to have more experience.
Yes. Yeah. And then you're maybe only 20 then?
Yeah, 22. Yeah.
How did you get yourself into fashion design?
That's funny. In New York, there's when I was very young, 22, there's a big agency hunting me twice to be
As
model.
A model?
Yeah, and I would say no all the time. I was no, it's not for me. And when I came back Paris, they found me again, and then I did some little, but not big. I didn't really take it seriously.
Huh?
I didn't take it very seriously.
Seriously?
Yeah.
But you still went on the runway?
Huh?
You went on runway, like walked on runway?
Yeah, but I did 3 big shows. For when Stanley Kubrick died, they did a big show with Alexander McQueen or blah blah many guys.
Alexander McQueen.
And me, I did Alexander McQueen show with Orange Clock. Orange Clock.
So you worked in fashion industry as a model.
Yeah, and I do illustration after for a Japanese magazine.
Japanese magazine.
His name in Natural. I made. After I worked for Castel Bajac, for some designer, I did it's funny when I remember now, it's like I didn't have agents. It's more like by connection, someone you see my work, oh, why you don't try this? I did comics for Japan too. It was.
So you never like officially applied, it was all through like word of mouth?
Yeah.
Introducing through friends?
Yeah, I never go somewhere. It's like by meeting, okay, why not?
Really?
Yeah. Even same for this.
Right.
All my life was like this, by meeting people, opportunity. I never really I never had a portfolio to show.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird to say that. But
What would you say, like, when did you start, like, how old were you when you start working, like, make money doing art?
24, because that's a little bit personal, but in the fashion world, I feel so empty, so ungrounded. Even I met very cool people, very good artists.
Okay.
But it was very hard. So I have to go every day to a studio, and they do multimedia.
Multimedia.
It was a multimedia educational CD-ROM. CD? Yeah.
Oh.
But you have to do all the graphic, all this. Is illustration. It's very boring, but all my friends need money, artists very famous now, they did the same. We meet there. Like we were hired like for 3 months to do. And I didn't know nothing of Photoshop, nothing of that. I learned on the...
You just learned?
Yeah, by doing shit, so I'm sorry, I curse. Doing stuff like this. So I start like this to have to go back normal life.
Really?
But only 3 months. After 3 months, I feel like not for me.
I know you do live in Beijing.
Yeah.
You live in Beijing. What got you into Beijing?
What I'm here? Why?
Why? How did you get to Beijing?
First, but there is a big group because I went to Japan many times. And one friend opened a studio in Beijing in 2010. There's 2 artists make me come, actually, to visit them in Beijing. So I said, okay, why not to see another country? First time was strange, very different way of life. It's hard, more hard. Hard, but people are very cool. It was fun. And I left in Hong Kong for a girl. Like, okay. In Hong Kong, I start again to do comic. And it's a moment I connect with Jungji.
Kim Jung-gi?
Yeah. I believe I was a girl at the beginning online. He liked my drawing, and he believed I was an Asian girl doing it.
He thought you were Asian
girl.
artist?
Yeah, I'm a girl artist. Yeah, that's the first time we...
In Hong Kong, when you were...
No, we got, first in Beijing, I think, but we talked more when I was in Hong Kong. Yeah. But we never met. We met in 2014 something.
2014?
Yeah, first time.
So what do you do, what kind of work do you do in Beijing?
Design for movies, storyboards, and art story, where I'm best. Like, it's not very storyboard, it's like to develop a sequence. You have a small script, it's not clear. And the director asks you to find an idea for... Yeah.
Like a visual development, early stage.
Yeah.
Nice, and that's what you enjoy the best.
Yeah.
Great.
I'm the best when I have a less data, I can.
Less direction.
Yeah.
Yes. So, what kind of, is there any work that you can say that it's coming out soon?
There is old work, but you can't see in France. I did a movie in France too. His name, Soupçon d'innocence, is a thriller. Not bad. It's a TV movie, but you can see my drawing there.
Yeah.
There is a part I did.
Yeah.
The sequence drawing, actually.
Oh wow.
The work will come out for well because you work on many projects, you never come out.
Yes.
Like, to be honest, on 10 movies, maybe 1 or 2 will come out. So it's for everyone. So. There is one I work on very early stage in America, actually. Is the Tiger Apprentice.
Tiger Apprentice?
Yeah. It's an ABC book adapted by Chinese director with American studio.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah,
and after I work for some very commercial stuff, I don't think it's very interesting. Like for Riot Game, I did some stuff actually.
Video game?
Yeah, Riot Game animation, you know.
Video game animation, yes.
Yeah,
Nice.
I did some design of story like this.
Okay.
But in China, for China.
Great. So, you mentioned you met Kim Jong-gi online.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it was not direct, it was, yeah.
And then you finally got to see him in person in 2014?
Yeah.
And is that how you got into Superani?
Yeah, right away. Usually you say, oh, we do your book, so okay.
Yeah? And then your book came out?
Yeah, but the book came out like 2 years later?
Yes,
yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
So that's more like 2016.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
How was your relationship with Hyunjin and Kim Jong-gi?
Very cool actually, very smooth. Actually, it was like get accept in family very easily. Yeah, I always been by my own, everywhere.
You always
been by my own.
Yes.
And the first times, when you're a kid or teenager, you want to be part of a team or band.
Yes.
Okay. And because my childhood was not that easy, I always give up on the idea to be but not in the wrong way. I was not like, I was like, okay, for the good, let's be me.
Yes.
It takes long time to accept to be my style.
Yes.
And so they accept me like right with no question was cool. Like, no condition. And I feel like home with them very easy.
That's good.
Yeah, with you too. Remember, I think it was easy.
I think so.
Yeah.
Because we worked together, San Diego Comic-Con, we went to New York Comic-Con together. I think we even went to San Francisco together, didn't we?
Yeah. We did the car, the trip,
Yes. So, hopefully, I hope that you can come here more often.
Yeah, but now I think it's normal.
I think so.
Yeah, and but my last project in Beijing is done, almost done. So I will think more.
Yes. So hopefully, moving forward, I think you coming out here now. It's April, almost end of April. So hopefully, maybe we can just get you out here more often, moving forward, and have you interact with your fans.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Cool.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Nick.
Thanks.